Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a first impression video on the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. I've got the website up ready actually, so if I read a few bits about it before we start. So it's $35, so I think that's £27 I think I got it for. It is supposed to be 24-hour wear, full coverage, transfer resistant and a matte finish. It says one little pump is all it takes to even out discoloration, stop shine and high blemishes. Coverage is amazing whether you apply it with a brush or a sponge, and it's so long wear you can go a full 24 hours without retouching or reapplying. And that velvety matte finish will stay flawless through hell or high water. That's a high statement. Okay, so I have nothing on my face at the moment, so I'm just going to prime half my face. I'm just going to use the YSL Touche Éclat Blur Primer. I'm just going to use a flat brush and just apply that to this side of my face. Okay. So while that's soaking in, let's have a look at the packaging. So it comes in this box, and it's got like it's kind of like not engraved, what's it called? Embossed. Kat Von D logo and then the Lock-It writing. I've got the shade 52 medium warm. And I think it says it's 100% cruelty free as well and vegan. So this is the packaging. So it's very nice. It's kind of like a bottle inside a bottle, which is kind of weird, but I kind of like it. And then you've got this little protector bit from where the pump is. So it has quite a good pump. So that's good. Always like a pump. So let's get to it. I'm just going to pump it straight onto my flat foundation brush. And hopefully this colour matches me. Should be alright. I'm trying to match my neck. Wow. I do not like the smell. That smells like paint really badly. Oh, okay. Let's get to blending. I really like the colour. Not sure if I would say it's full coverage. Maybe medium. But let's do the other side and then maybe we'll come back and see if it's buildable or not. So this is another pump. Not really seeing much difference with regards to the primer or no primer. Coverage is really good. Let me zoom you in so you can see my skin texture. So this is the unprimed side. And then this is the prime side. I want to say that the unprimed side is maybe more of a full coverage than the other side. I'm going to go in with like a half a pump and see if I can build it up a bit. It's a bit harder to build it up. It feels a bit more tacky. I feel like I'm pulling. a bit more. Yeah, so it's definitely buildable, but you do have to work with it a little bit more. So let's just do the same on the other side. Half a pump. Okay, yeah, so that is full coverage. It's got rid of all the redness. I can't see any of my freckles on my nose. The only thing I would say is not really matte at the moment, so I don't know if I need to wait. It didn't say anything about waiting, so I can't see how that's matte at the moment. I'll go away and do the rest of my makeup, and then I will come back and show you what it looks like and see if it's changed, if it's actually gone matte or not. So I will see you in a minute. Hi guys, so I am back. I have done my makeup. Excuse me, I've done my makeup. I have the colour I'm Nude from Jeffree Star on my lips today, just in case you're wondering. So I've done quite a basic makeup look just to hang about, chill out in. It did settle down to be, I would say, semi-matte. I wouldn't say a full matte finish, which is actually okay by me because you don't really want to look too flat. So that was quite nice. I have set it with powder and a setting spray like I would normally, just so it's a fair test. I do have combination skin, so I get oily in my T-zone. So we'll see how that holds up throughout the day. So far I really like it. I'll zoom you in once more just so you can see my skin texture. Okay, so it is looking really nice. So far I'm really happy with it. It is now 9:05, so we will come back later on and see if it's changed at all. If it is 24-hour, I'm not going to wear it for that long, but let's see how long it does last and if it does what it says on the tin. Okay, I'll see you later. Hi guys, so I am back. It's now 12:30, so it's been on for about 3.5 hours. Just had some food. So let's have a quick look at the skin. So we'll just zoom you in. So this is the unprimed side, remember? And then this is the primed. As the day goes on, I feel like the primed side might be a little bit more smoother than the unprimed side. So that's just something to bear in mind. I've noticed a tiny bit of cracking on my smile line, but I get that with a lot of foundation, so I kind of struggled to find one that doesn't do that, but at the moment it's not actually that bad. It stayed quite matte, so there's no like oiliness apart from my highlight on my nose or my forehead. It's not rubbed off on my cheeks or anything. Everything's kind of in place and how it was looking like 3.5 hours ago, really, which is really good. I don't think I have much else to say, really. At the moment, it's really nice. I really like the colour and the coverage, and it doesn't really accentuate any pores at all, but I would say the prime side is a tiny bit better than the other side, so it probably would be better with a blurring primer, especially if you've got bigger pores. But so far, so good. So I'll give it a few more hours and catch up with you later on in the day. Alright, see you in a bit. Hi guys, okay, this is the last check-in now for the review of this Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. So I've noticed a tiny, sorry about the lighting as well, it's really dark outside now. But I've noticed some kind of melting of the foundation around my nose. I'll see if I can zoom you in because the light is quite bad. Okay, so I thought that So let's say maybe 20 minutes after my last check-in, it started to do it, and I was like, oh no, it's gonna do it like crazy and I'm gonna hate it and I'm gonna be a greasy hot mess by the time I got to this last review. But not only did it stop, but it seemed to kind of reverse itself. That sounds really strange, but I swear it was worse than this earlier, but then it's just got better and better. I really like it. Really, really like it. I don't know what this would be like for people with dry skin, because it's controlled my oils really, really well. So I don't know if it'd be too dry on someone with dry skin already. So you may need either a very moisturising base before you put it on, or stay clear. But for my skin type, it's been really, really well. It's not faded at all. I don't know if you can see, but it looks pretty much exactly the same as how it did earlier. So I'm really, really happy with it. So I don't think I have anything else to say about it actually. So apart from this and the pores being a bit smoother with a primer, so I would definitely recommend a primer, especially if you have big pores like myself. But other than that, it's a big thumbs up from me. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was useful. If it was, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any comments about your skin type, if you've tried this as well, any recommendations for that sort of skin type, please leave it down below in the description box. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!